Hey, Flo. How you doing? I already kind of started this morning on my portrait, but I haven't done much. All I've done is just put a little bit of edge with the cream color, this color. So I haven't done much. I'll zoom in too, but I just thought you could see everything I'm using, and I have a couple books to show. How you doing this morning? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I am going to have to put a dot of pasta right there on that earring. Let's see here. Come on. I don't need this. What is this? I don't need this. Why can't I get rid of this? There's something. Oh, there we go. All right. There was something blocking my screen. Hi, Tori. Hi, Linda. Shadow Worker. Marguerite. Said hi to Flo. Ego Brain. How y'all all doing? How was your weekend? How was your Mother's Day? So I lost the earrings there. Let's see. Kitty Jen, Debbie Bruce. Good morning, Debbie Bruce. Check your mail, Debbie Bruce. Well, probably not today. Maybe in a couple days. Check your mail. I'll have to show y'all something that Vani, if some of y'all know Vani, I'll have to show you what she showed me. I'll wait though a little bit. Let's see. Said hi to Linda, Kathleen, Jazzy. And again, I'm going to zoom in. Um, but I just thought I would go ahead and get started a little bit. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Good Mother's Day. If y'all do anything on Mother's Day. Let's see. Pamela. I'm probably missing somebody, but I'm trying to catch everybody as y'all come in first thing this morning. I always try to do that, try to catch everybody first thing. So this is a commission. I did get permission. It's a commission. I got permission to do it on stream. So yeah. Let's see. Hi, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. Hi, Miss Lena. Am I missing anybody working anything, doing anything? Projects going on. Lena probably has projects going on. Lena always has projects going on. So yeah, I just thought I'd get started a little bit while we're waiting for everybody to come in. I got a couple books to show. I did post on the community tab. What else? Trying to think what else is going on. I got a couple pictures to show. I did a little video of my garden. I'll show it again. You're working on oh yeah, I saw that. The dog, and is you and the dog, Tori? Is that what it is? Or is that you? For some reason I was thinking that just went black. Okay, it's back. Screen went black for just a second. Let me move this down just a little. There we go. So try to get this in screen. The what do you call it? This color thing here. Not me, your best friend in UK. Okay. I didn't notice if it said, but I saw it. Tori's working on, I don't know, let me see if I can I might be able to bring it up on Facebook easier than Instagram. Instagram does not load in this room. Y'all know I hardwire my computer. Oh, there's cat pages. Okay, that came up. All right, let's see here. Let me look up. It's not under Tori. It's Artful Dabbler. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, it's not on there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So Tori's working on, let's see if this is the closest. Come on, load for me. Um, there we go. Tori's working on this. I think she's further along, but she's working on this. And you're doing it on the iPad, correct? Let me see here if it says. It's quite the long post. I think is it, it's digital, right? On your Wacom tablet? Is it Procreate or you'll have to go follow artful_dabbler Tori to see it. Hi, Terry Brett. On your iPad? Okay. Let's see. That's Tori's name, the Artful Dabbler. But artful_dabbler on IG. Hi, Janet. Janet's saying good morning. I don't know if I haven't heard from Tina over the weekend, so hopefully she's okay. And of course, y'all know our Pocola is on the road. I did text her and say, "Can we see some pictures? Can you prove you're on the road in that beautiful RV?" I know she is, but I want to see pictures. Pictures. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, let's see. Let me go over here. So I did post, I'll show you my little video real quick. Y'all can see it's on IG and on Facebook, but I'll show it to you. Time for my annual front of the house garden pictures. There's my new planter Denise made me. She made me 2. Over here, things are still growing, so I still have things coming in. Roses. Over here is the little strawberry plant. Ferns in the corner. Cat in the window. There's my hostas. Let me back up here without falling down. Hi, Tina. 2 little pots of lemon trees. I grew these lemon trees from seeds. Got 2 of those. There's our hydrangea. You can't come up here, baby. No. 22 years old, so might be time to be getting some new ones soon. So there we go. So let me back up here. There we go. That is my art room right there. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. So yeah, that's my little yearly front yard. I have not posted my veggie garden yet because I want to take a new picture of, since the rain, it looks so good because it's really grown in 2 days. So I want to take a new picture. So I'll post the garden pictures. It's probably going to rain all day today. So sometime this week I'll post going into week 7. So yeah, so that's that. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, I got to show y'all this. I saved this in the pictures. Let's see, who else am I missing? Say hi to Janet. Tina. Let's see, Annette. I'm trying to catch everybody. Good morning, everybody. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. Okay, so let me show you. Vonnie sent me this. If y'all know Yvonne, we call her Vonnie. She sent me this in message. Dee Dee, look what arrived today. She just got this day before yesterday. January 9th, I sent that. I sent that to her January 9th. January, February, March, April. It took 4 months. That took 4 months to get to, and she's in the United States, people. She is in the United States, and it took 4 months. Janet, I sent her a paper in one of those white envelopes. Took 2 weeks, and it was all chopped up. Let me show you. I'll have to cover up. Let me cover up the address, but I'll show you. And people wonder, where's my mail? Why is my mail late? Let's see if I can show it to you. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can. Here we go. I'm going to cover up the address, but look. Look how that envelope arrived. I think it's mine. In Atlanta, they were having issues with one of the distribution centers. Now, how much goes through that particular distribution center from me, I have no idea. So, anyway, but apparently it's an issue. Let's see. Denise, I think, is saying good morning to everybody. Happy stream day. Thanks. Denise just texted me happy stream day. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Tori just got the March St. Patty's Day tag. 2 months. That's 2 months. Right, Terry? Terry did get that big, that big society idea collector thing I did. I folded it up and sent it to her. She did get that, so that was good. Hi, Laverne. Hi, Debbie. Cat, Cheshire Cat. Um, let's see. UPS. Well, let's see. I don't really use UPS. I use Amazon, and Amazon has their own little trucks. So, yeah, if I have packages and stuff, it's usually Amazon. Not too much UPS. Couple things that I get come from UPS, but not much. Let's see. So I just started here. All I've done so far, and I wanted you to see the desk. I'm going to show a couple books, but all I've done so far is just with the cream color here, the peach color. Everything you see here is just with that peach color, one color so far. Except for the earrings, I did put a dab of Posca on those earrings, and just started with the white, a little bit of white on the lips, a little bit of white on the nose, pencil. Where'd my white pencil go? Where'd it go? Here we go. And I'll probably be using luminance and polychromos, but I always use my white Prismacolor. It's always the Prismacolor for the white. So thank you, Julie Topaz. Happy Marvelous Monday to you too. So let's see. Hi, just April. You want fantasy prompts and art prompts. Okay, Jen, we'll get to that in a minute. Sorry, I think I might have to go get me a Fig Newton or something, get my voice going here. I got my lemon water. I want to be careful not to hold that over this, though. And the cat, I have to watch for her, too, to make sure she doesn't jump up here. I don't want anything on this, especially a drop of water. I'd have to start over. One drop of water on here, I have to start over. And I thought about showing you. I did show you the black and white picture that I drew this from, but I did not show you the color picture that I'm coloring it from. Hang on. Let me go. Let me make sure there's no cats in here. Let me go grab me something. Hang on. Okay. Give me a Fig Newton. Strawberry Fig Newton. It's been drizzling this morning. I think it's supposed to drizzle and rain all day. Yes, exactly, Tina. So eat a Fig Newton to help my voice get crack-a-lacking here. And reading chat. Hi, Anne. Let's see. Yeah, I could not believe that, Vonnie. It took January. I mailed that to her. Let's see. Reading chat. No, it's a commission. I have drawn, I think this will be, well, I've drawn her before 9 years ago. I drew her 9 years ago. And now that she's all beautiful and, well, she was beautiful then too, but now that she's a young woman, I'm going to draw her, and I got to draw let me see, where's my little boy, a baby boy. So I have it sketched out here. So those are the two commissions I'm working on at the moment. So I've drawn all his grandchildren, and I did ask permission to do this online. So, yes, exactly, Tina. Hi, Bitty Penny. Okay, hopefully that helped my voice. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the portrait the picture I'm drawing from. There's Denise is sending me something. I did show you briefly the black and white picture that I sketched from. I printed out in black and white so I can see it without color and draw it better. Let's see, hang on. Denise, tell everyone I said hi. I said, no, tell everyone I said sup. Oh my God. Okay, so, but before we do this, I'm going to set this right up here for me. I did pull my pan pastels. I have my color pencils, my polys and my loomies here. And I do have all my other pan pastels off to the side if I need any other colors, but I pulled all these colors. But I want to show you a couple books. I did get this one and some Happy Mail. I don't see Devin Rex here, but I got some Happy Mail from Devin Rex. And then let me pull down the bowl for Jen or Terry or whoever. Okay, there we go. So, my newest acquisition from Poor Toast and Kate Curry is this one, the Apothecary Ephemera. And here comes Malibu. No, babe, can't jump up here, honey. Sorry, can't jump up here this morning. She was up here, but I had all this covered up. Apothecary Ephemera. So, I know, wasn't that cute, Tina? So I'll go ahead and flip this. I guess I'll go ahead and zoom in because I'm going to have to zoom in. Oh, come back here. Come back here. Let me get up where's my camera settings? Where'd they go? No, baby. Where'd my camera settings go? Hang on. Let me bring them back up here. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I gotta adjust them now. I had to turn it off and turn it back on. Zoom in one. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. So let me flip through the book. Move that out of the way. So y'all can see it's very cool. Very cool. Collage fodder. Gotta brighten that up too much, maybe. Let's see. No, I think it's okay. Well, maybe just a little. Let's turn it down. I like it around 60%. Okay, autofocus. Everything else is okay. All right. I know. Well, I think this one's might have been out for a while, but I hadn't, looked at or seen anybody flip this one. So it's pretty cool though. I haven't used it yet. Thanks, Tina. Tina just put in a link. But isn't that cool looking? You could do a whole page just on, their main page. Of course, if you use it, you lose one side. So yeah, just do a little flip here. I did post a picture of the postcards. Let me see if I can bring that up. I can bring it up in my photos. I sent them all out, so I can't show you them varnished. I'll show that in a second. But I sent all y'all that want a postcard last week. I varnished them, and they look really good varnished, and sent them all out. You use it. You use it. Yeah, you on one side. Or buy two. There's been a few books like the bird one. And Laura bought me a duplicate of the door and the window, so I have two of those. I have maybe three of those. There's a couple that I have duplicates of, but I usually use them like the art supply one. I've really dug into that one last week and the week before. Look at that. So I don't know if I'll get another one of those, but I might because but I did use that one up a lot. You like the postcards? Thanks, Bitty Penny. No, Malibu, you can't come up here. Look I love this. Y'all know I love that. I'll do something with that. Yeah, get by Christmas. Yeah, Tori. I hope not. I hope they come in. Y'all let me know when y'all get your postcards. Here, let me if y'all missed it, Vonnie sent me this. Um I said it was mailed January 9th, and she just got that the other 2 days ago. Let me find the postcards here. And I am working on making some stickers. And if Lady Jan's out there lurking somewhere, I'm going to do this one for myself. I'm not doing it for commission or anything. I'm going to do Cadfael. Derek Jacobi, I think is how you say it. Cadfael, the actor that played Cadfael. I'm going to do this portrait for myself. So, let's see. Where is it? Where are those little postcards? Where you be? I mean, I posted them on. There they are. Here they are. Okay, so here's the postcards. Each one is 4x6, but I'll zoom in so you can kind of see them. I did. Hang on. Where'd they go? Touch something. Let's find them again. Well, geez, they're right here. There they are. You can't tell they're varnished on here, but I did do some tweaking on them. I added some watch parts, and I did do some alcohol marker blending and tweak them a little bit. And of course, they're all edged in gold, which it's kind of hard to tell. But like here, I added a watch part there. If you see any glare like that, glare right there, that's because it's shiny. The varnish made it shiny, like on her little face. Right there, it's a little shine. A little bit of watch right there, a little bit of watch right here. So, yeah. So, hopefully, y'all get them before 3 months. Okay, I'm still eating my fig Newtons. So that was this one, Apothecary Ephemera. That's Poor Toast. You can follow Poor Toast as a good guy on IG. Kate Curry does not have an IG, but they work together. So if you talk to Poor Toast, it gets to both of them. All right. Let me go ahead and do the prompts for the week. Jen, I'll let you pick the page number. Pick a page number between 12 and 295. Thanks, Leah. Or do I have a smaller? Here we go. Hey, Arlene. Arlene, I sent out your wood thing from Denise. I'm calling it a trivet, that you can hang it or lay it down, whatever, but I sent that out to you, so it's out. All right, 60. All right. Let's see, Jen, if we've used page 60. Nope. Okay, there's 2 things on 60. Do you want 1 or 2? Let me get a pen here. I don't know why I'm just right. I just need to put check marks if I've used them. That's all I really need to do. Okay. 1. All right, here we go. Page 60, number 1. It is an angel on earth must hide who he really is when he falls in love with a human. Well, there's some places in Genesis, if you know what I mean. But anyway, do what you want. I can imagine all kinds of things with this one. An angel on earth must hide who he really is when he falls in love with a human. Read Genesis 6. I'm just saying. All right, so that's the 500 Fantasy Writing Prompt Workbook, Erica Blumenthal. Okay, and then the other book that I got was this one, Libraries. And it is got a wrap on it like this. It's a Taschen book. Taschen. I love it when they have these wraps on the edges. But it's Libraries. So I got this when I was with Samantha and I. Well, Denise had other errands to run. She dropped Samantha and I off at Books a Million last week when they were here. And I got this. I think she's in book 4 of the Sarah Moss first series, and she's already planning on the second Sarah Moss series. She's all into that. She's all into the Sarah Moss series. Let's see. Wasn't that the plot of a movie with Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage? I think so, Flo. I don't know that I watched it, but I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. All right, let me go ahead and give you, I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to mix this up and I'm going to pick a little stack, and we'll pick 3 off the top, and those will be the prompts. Those will be the prompts for the week. So anybody, and if you don't do the prompts, still just write them down so you have ideas in your Society of Idea Collector notebook. That's what you do. You collect ideas. You don't have to use them all. Oh, hey, Lady Jan. Did you see what I'm going to do? A drawing for myself. Did you see it? I don't know if she saw it. Have you been here, Lady Jan? Okay, so here's the 3 prompts for the week. Troll. Off the top. Coat. And Surratt, the artist, Surratt. Now, in case y'all don't want to do an artist, I'll pick one more. Okay. Surratt, if y'all know pointillism, the dots. Surratt the dots. Okay. Ladder. There you go. You got 4 to pick from. All right. So troll, coat, Surratt, ladder. So there we go. I don't know if I didn't see if, let me show it to her again. Yeah, you saw it? Okay. All right. So there's some prompts for y'all this week. Okay, let me move this out of my way because I got a full desk over here on the side. I'm organizing my postcards because I want to get back to making, my little postcard collages. I do have a book I'm keeping them in, but the blank, empty ones that I pull from to do the collages on, I have them over there in a file thing so I can flip. If we have time, I'll show it to you later. But then I also have the little, notebook that I'm keeping them in. Okay, back to this. If you'll have any questions, put it in caps. Hi, Miriam. Put it in caps. Make sure you're watching in 1080p, and you have to set on your little wheel. Make sure you're in all messages at the top. All messages. Okay. So here we go. I'm not going to probably flip through the whole because it's a pretty thick book. It's pretty thick, and every single page is pictures. So it's The world's most beautiful libraries. That's pretty much what it says. But y'all know this is stunning. It's stunning. And then here's the different places that they cover. So I'm just going to kind of flip from the back. That way you can kind of, so it's, we're going to end up, we're starting with the Americas because we're going backwards here. Yeah, not every week you can do them, Terry. Do them when you can. And you don't have to do them in order. If you have a list, guys, if you've been writing down the prompts for a year, go back and pick one you like. There's no rules. You don't have to do the one for the week that week. You can do them whenever. But if you want to, it's handy if you will put the 3 prompts you used in your description of that picture. You know what I mean? I'm just going to kind of stop here and there. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of a new book. I know, right, Terry? Lots of inspiration, ideas and inspiration. And, just looking at it's eye candy, right? I'll give you the ISBN here in a second. Look at that. I want my art room to look like this on the ceiling. Let's just have my art room look like a library. Well, it kind of does already. I do have quite a few shelves of my art journals in here. Most of my art books are in the other room next door, and then the rest of my books are downstairs. I actually did turn my dining room into a library. So my dining room is a library. Nothing like these, but hi, Colleen. Colleen, you missed it. If you're going to scroll back, if you want to zip back about 5 minutes, I showed the apothecary. Ephemera book, Poor Toast Cake Curry. Yeah, you scrub back for about 5 minutes ago. Hi, Angie. Okay, getting ready for your town festival. Fun. And I know I'm flipping through these, and it'd be nice just to sit here and stare at each one for 5 minutes, but we can't. Hi, Leona. Did I say hi to you, Missy? Let's see. I try not to miss anybody, but I do miss people coming in. Janet, did I say good morning to you? Janet, just clicking her links and telling y'all she's putting in links. And I don't even know if I said good morning to you, Janet. I'm sorry. Good morning, Janet. Yeah, I think I did because I showed your envelope. Lots of, illuminated manuscripts. Yeah, I don't remember either, Janet. But if y'all have never seen any of these in person, if you ever get a chance to see illuminated manuscripts in person, and they have the gold leaf and everything, they literally look like they glow. I don't know how they did it back in the, 12th century, 13, 14, they're just stunning. So if you ever get a chance to see. And it's just awesome. Look, I'm just zipping through. Zipping through. Thank you, Tina. Tina put in the link to the Apothecary Ephemera book. So, of course, I love anything about books, libraries. I have books on the history of libraries, all kinds of things, like that. I've shown them before. Okay, so this, let me put the wrap back around. And I'll give you the ISBN. 978-383-6593-816. Massimo Listri, Listri. The world's most beautiful libraries. So it's a little Taschen book. No, it's not that cheap, but Taschen books are your best bargain books for beautiful books. I'm just saying that you can get some beautiful books through that. All right, so that's all I got to show today. Although I did post another book in the community tab along with that library book of libraries. So if you want to check out my community tab, you'll see that every week. We're at week 70 now. I know, right, Darlene? We're at week 70 now in posting books weekly. Okay, and pour my little water over my lemons here. I know I'm probably going to get the hiccups. I get the hiccups when I drink this lemon water really fast, but it's so good. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, wait, one more thing. I got some happy mail from Devin. Devin Rex for Art sent me, if y'all remember, I sent her a bunch of this black deli paper, and she did amazing things with it. She sent me back some with her art on it, with her jelly. Look at this one. Look at this pull right there. Isn't that stunning? Oh, and also speaking of jelly plates and deli, I saw, and I don't know any updates. I think it was, what day was it? Was it Friday? I'm not sure. It's a couple days ago or over the weekend. Um, PM Artist Studio Patricia, she was in the hospital. I don't know if she's out yet or whatever, but y'all keep Patricia in your prayers. She was in the hospital. Uh, Mariah announced it on public stream, so it's not a secret or anything. So, yeah, on the last stream, Mariah announced that Patricia was in the hospital, and that's all. If you want all the details, go watch go watch the last PM Artist stream, and it'll be toward the beginning. I can see that going in one of your I know, right, Terry? I love these. So this, look at this one. I love this one. I just love this one. I love it, Devin. If you watch this later. So yeah, she shared some of her jelly plated gold pulls with me. And then she sent me one of her, I have a few of her stencils. She sent me a note, and she sent me another one of her stencils. This one is called Cubes Reversals. It's a 5x7. So this is my newest PM Artist Studio stencil, designed by Devin Rex for Art. If you go look her up, look up Yolande. Yolande. If you look it up on PM Artist Studio, right there is her name. And then, but we know her as Devin Rex for Art. So this is her. Thanks, Leah. This is, hi, Amy. Kristen. This is the newest one that I got, and she has a little, she said, right back at you. This is the post-it note I sent to her. She sent it back to me. But I keep the stencils that I get from PMRC. I keep them in the little sleeves like this. Let me move this. I'll take that over here to my little note. Keep that in my stuff. And then she sent, here's another one here. So yeah, that was what Devin sent me back. I keep these little cardboard pieces because they go well in the Happy Mail, little pieces of cardboard and stuff. So yeah, so this will go in my stencils from Devin, and I just love all these. Love them, love them. So thank you, Devin. If you watch this later, she's probably out walking Lucy right now. Just keep this around the edge. And I know they're from Devin, but I'll put a note on there anyway. Okay. Now, I hope I don't see that thing. Do I need to send this to Devin and mail it back to her? Because that's how I keep track of what I need to mail. It's with Post-it notes. Oh, my gosh. So thank you, Tina. There's PMR Studios YouTube channel right there. Let's see. And Janet put it in as well. Thank you, ladies. All right, so I'm going to get to work on my portrait. I will not finish this today. I'm just saying. I don't know if I'll work on it on Wednesday. Let me move this over just a little and straighten her out a little here. All right, and I will zoom in, but I'm not going to show y'all the photo that I'm coloring from until the end. And if I don't finish it, which I won't finish it today, but I might make it farther enough along that I'll show you. We'll see. All right, let me put my little stencil over here with my collection. My little note. All right. So all I've done so far, I started this morning while I was waiting for y'all, is all I've done is take this color and just kind of start blocking in, just blocking in. But I guess I should zoom in one more. Let's see. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to move my pan pastels over to the side because they're blocking me from moving this up anymore. So let's move them to the side. There we go. And there's a little smudgy something there. We go. So one of the nice things about pan pastels is you can erase them. As long as you haven't fixatived them yet, you can erase. So I have a couple of erasers. I have my kneaded eraser. That's good for especially getting any smudges around the edges. And then I have the little electric eraser for details. Okay, and I got a few different kinds of these. And then here's my tools. These are the shapes of the tools that you can purchase, and you don't have to buy new handles. You just buy the little covers, the little sleeves. And you do go through this one in particular because it's so pointy and delicate. You do go through this one quite often. They're not very expensive to replace. You get a pack of 10, I think. You could replace each size, each shape in a little pack. And this just has these little things that pop. It's just made out of the same material as this. This just pops out and you can get new little tips for this one. But they are called soft tools, SOFFT. And it is not like makeup sponge material. It's different. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say they're oily, but they have some kind of a feel to them that, there's some formulation to. Oh, you're welcome. I just saw. Do you have any updates you want to tell us about, Mariah? Yeah, we were saying prayers for Patricia. Okay, she's watching back. So when she comes back, she might give us an update. Yeah, give us an update, Mariah. I'll leave that there for a minute. So there's it's a different kind of material than makeup sponges. It's just different. Oh, here we go. Still in the hospital and awaiting results from testing yesterday. Okay. Well, y'all, if y'all know Patricia and Mariah, then y'all probably follow their YouTube channel. Are you streaming today at 11, Mariah? They usually stream at 11, and they stream a lot during the week. It's like 4 or 5 times, and I don't really have. They're in my what do you call it, notifications, but I don't really keep. I get notifications from guys. I don't really even pay attention what time it is when I go watch y'all. It is, Kristen. They're buttery, and yes, I know, right? Faux wet. Yes, that's a good description, Kristen. That is. Yeah. Let's see. Amy said that's awesome. Oh, talking to Tina. All right. So anyway, these are the different sizes, and there are also sponges like these. Now, Bernadette, who used to be the owner of Pan Pastels, sold the company to Golden. So Golden now owns Pan Pastels and all their accoutrement. So I have even got with Golden and asked them to please make this material, the sponge material, into something maybe about a 4x4, 5x5 for a palette. Because the only way I use these sponges, I don't do huge big pieces where I need big sponges like landscapes and all that. I do little things like this, and this sponge material. And you see where I do the blue, the purple, and the pink, the green, the yellow, the portraits. I just flip them over and I use these to blend on. This is how I do my blending. Well, I blend here too. I mean, on here too, but I use these sponges for blending. There's also different other kinds of sponges like this one, which, if you're doing a sharp edge something, these, but I just don't use these big sponges. I just use these and this as a palette. You also want to keep some baby wipes handy, and you want to keep your hands as clean as possible, but you want them dry too. This wets your hands. So I have on one of my art shirts, these white shirts, and I'll just dry my hands on that. I also need a paper towel. Hang on. I don't wash these tools. You can wash them, but I never wash them because if you just clean them off with a paper towel, they, even though they look stained, they're okay as long as you get all your color off on a paper towel. So you can wash these. Now this one probably needs to be, well, it's not too bad. See, look, it's almost perfectly clean, but it looks blue. Judy said, Mods Fifth, hello, good morning. Oh, I'm sorry you have a headache. Put on a cold rag on your head. We call it a cold rag in the South. A washcloth. A cold washcloth on your head and on your ears. On your ears, Judy. That works for me. I don't know. No, I'm not a doctor. All right. So let's go ahead and continue. All I've done so far is, like I said early, right before y'all came, 2 minutes before I started streaming. I just took this and just kind of started just getting a base on here, just kind of getting a little bit of a base on my piece. Okay. And then I took my white pencil and I just added, I did put a little dot of Posca on those earrings because I somehow lost them under I lost the earrings in there somewhere, and I didn't want to forget. She has 2 little pearl earrings, and so now then I just started. I started with the white and just getting in some detail here, and I just kind of try to pick out the highlights so I just don't lose them completely. So I know where they are. And this is a long process, guys. Especially it's not like just something I'm doing for myself or giving y'all an example. It's a commission, so I'm gonna, take my time and do it nice. So however long it takes is how long it takes. But I will keep looking at chat and stuff because I can stop. It's not like there's wet watercolors where you can't, when you're doing watercolors or jelly plating, it's hard to look away. Because you have to do stuff before things dry. So I don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Hi, Tex. I have to call her Tex. This is her new name. That's her husband. I think it's her husband's nickname for her, but I'm going to call her Tex. Let's see. If y'all have any just saying questions or comments, put it in caps. Okay. So I'm going to just kind of start by, let me just show you how I'll do a little mixing here. So here, I'm going to take a little bit of the pink here and a little bit of the rose color, but I also need a little bit of the, well, you can't see, this is the thing by me being zoomed in. You can't see the colors that I'm using up here, but I kind of need a peachy rose lipstick. So I'm going to mix a few colors here till I get the color I want. Kind of like that, I think. And I do pan pastel and color pencil. So you're going to see both. A lot of the pencil gets done at the end after I get everything based in, and then I go in with pencil. Color pencil. So I just want to get some color on here. It'll help you see her a little better if I have color on her. Let's see. I'm looking for caps. So if you have anything, like I said, I'm looking for caps. All right. So then I also want to put I need a little bit more pink in there. Just a little. I'm going to kind of find her cheeks here. Sometimes I undercut, like she has a little bit of yellow under some of her skin, and you can kind of see a little hint of blue under her skin a little bit. So you'll probably see some yellow going on, which will be covered up pretty much. Can't see too much on this side, just a touch. And she does have on pretty makeup and a little bit of color under her neck here. And I know this isn't interesting to everybody, to watch, but I try to do something. I try to do different things every now and then. We do a lot of different things here. This isn't something I can, rush through and get done really, really quickly. But, something different. Got your cold rag. Thank you. Was like Gina Davis. Kind of in here. It does. I can see like in here, but I'm looking at our picture too. But I don't want to show you all the picture. I'll show you the picture at the end that I'm working from. Okay, so now let's go over here. Let me get to this one here. And get a little bit of this pink color. A little bit of the pink and some of the peach here. So like I said, this is why I wish that they would come out with a palette the sponge material to use to blend with. All right, so let's go ahead and get some. A little bit of bright direct right there. Again, a lot of this is going to be just base coating. The details come with the pencil. Oh, that's nice, Amy. Okay, let's see. I want some. It's very meditative. It's very meditative to do this. Need some more peach coloring in here. And you can take spray in between. You can spray and come back and continue to work. I need a little bit of a golden. Yeah, it might be too dark. Let's go with this one. But her makeup is in here. But I just enjoy the process, especially doing portraits. I don't know. Maybe I need to turn. It looks a little flashed out. Let's turn the brightness down just a tad. There we go. I think you can see it a little better there. Let's get her eyebrows in. And I'll put like little individual hairs in with pencil, color pencil. And another thing about pan pastels is there's very little dusty. Like when you're using chalk pastels, there's a lot of dust up. There's a little bit, but it's not near what chalk pastels are. And she has blue eyes. And black lashes, which that will be way later. There's Tommy. Tommy. Where'd he go? Where is he? Uh, where'd he go? I just saw somebody say hi to Tommy. Why am I not seeing him? I'm not seeing him. There he is. Tommy is the one that the grandfather that I've drawn all his grandchildren. And I don't know if you saw it, Tommy. I also got laid out. I also got the baby laid out here too. So yeah. So thanks for letting me draw her. I don't know if you want me to say her name, but thanks for letting me draw her on stream, Tommy. Let's see. Yeah, he does. He has beautiful grandchildren. This is the littlest one is that number 9, Tommy? The baby is that number 9? I've drawn her 9 years ago is when I drew her. I drew her 9 years ago. So thanks for stopping in, Tommy. Like I said, I did get permission from him to draw her. I didn't say her name, but I can if he doesn't care. But yeah, it was nice of you to stop in and get some of these shadows that are in her behind her face into her because it'll help frame her face for me. 7? Is it 7? Okay, for some reason I thought it was 9. Okay, 7. He has 7 now. Grandchildren. So, yeah, she is lovely. So, thanks for stopping in. Just gonna this is all blocking in for a while. Like I said, the details come later with pencil. Pencil later. But she's a stunner, Tommy. All right, let's just get some more shadows in here. If y'all have any questions, put them in caps. Yes, Tina, pencils. But you know how the old masters, they'd have the church would be their patron. And they would do all this stuff for the cathedrals and all that stuff. See, I feel like Tommy has so many kids that he could keep me in business with just his grandchildren. Uh, and again, these are just the darkest shadows that I'm picking out here. Let's see. Hi, Cat and Paste. Thanks everybody for being here. We're just taking our time here. And I'm not going to do all the hair right now. I'm just kind of getting the lay of the land, where I want to go with everything. Okay, let's do a little bit on the other side. The other side's let me kind of wipe this off. Where's my paper towel? Wipe it off. Go with a little bit more golden. She has kind of blonde she has like undertone of red in her hair. Kind of golden red. And this side is the side the light is, so we'll put a little bit over here. All right, I'm going to stop on the hair. Oh, let's do a little bit down here. Let's do down here because this is really dark up under her hand here. And I'll just want to kind of feather that out because I'm not going, completely off the page. But pan pastels are fun. Again, I use them with color pencils, so I do both. But and I know they're not cheap each one, but they cost in the overall one Copic sketch marker costs about the same as one pan pastel. So there is that. Let's get a little bit of the gold in there. All right, so there's enough to start with the rest of it. Steve mentioned type of brand of paper. This is the Tone Tan. Let me see if I have the pad here. Hang on. Let me find it. This is the paper, the Tone Tan Mixed Media. I also have done portraits on just the tone tan paper. The mixed media paper is like cardstock, but I've also used just the tone tan for a lot of, those all the portraits that you've seen in my little portfolio, the sketchies and all that. That's done on tone tan paper. This is the Strathmore Tone Tan mixed media, which is thicker. It's 184 pound as opposed to I don't know what. I don't know what the thinner ones are. It's just like paper. This is more like cardstock. You're welcome. But it's the same color. It's the tone tan Strathmore. You can also get it in gray, I think blue. You can get it in other colors, but I just like the tone tan. I've tried the gray. I don't really love the gray. All right, so let me just kind of wipe off the excess here. And let's get back into, I need a little bit of this and a little bit of this. I want to do the shadow under her hand here. Tommy's probably at work, so he's probably already gone. But thanks for coming by, Tommy. Let's do under the hand here. All right. A little bit of, mix up some peach. A little bit of the golden color. If you have any questions, just throw them out there. Put it in caps. Because it's going to be a quiet, chill day. All right, I think what I will do, just so I can find her, she's wearing a white blouse, kind of a frilly, kind of lacy dress or blouse. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some, just take some white and just block that in. And again, I don't ever feel like I have to do every little detail and like an outfit, every little hair. You can put as much or as little as you want. But she's got some kind of floral, lacy, something, something. So we'll see how much I might put a little bit of the detail in there. But right now, I just want to block it in. Kind of feather it out. Okay, let's see. Hi, Devin. Devin, I showed your happy mail. Thank you so much for everything. I love those pulls that you did with the. I'm drinking lemon water over here. I usually kind of put up here and go, crunch, 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 but I don't want to take a chance on getting a drop of water on here. So I'm not holding that over the thing. I love those so much, and the stencil too. So thank you. So yeah, I showed that. All right, so let's see. I want to get a little bit of maybe a little bit of the highlight. This kind of a blue-gray. I just wanna get a little bit of those highlights, even though it's just gonna be this is just a underpainting here so far. But she's gonna have highlights all along the top of her head here. I just want to block it in. And she'll have a few like wispy bits coming around and off. But of course, that's at the end, toward the end when I'm going to put all that kind of stuff. But just so you can kind of see that her hair is going to be kind of wisped out. Okay. Thank you, Tina. I did like the Happy Mail, Devin. Devin streams 2:30 on Wednesday afternoons, 2:30 Eastern on Wednesdays. So yeah, I try to shout everybody out. If you come in here, it's easier for me to remember. Oh, I need some more white here. Let me clean this off. It's easier for me to remember to shout you out if you're in here. Her little dress comes down in here a little bit. She has a little V-neck. Let's not forget this. She also has on a necklace, but if I put that in, which I probably will, although sometimes the thing about necklaces is, they might be, oh, her current boyfriend gave her that, and I'm just making that up, I don't know. But her current boyfriend gave her the necklace, and then now they're not together anymore, and every time she looks at it, she remembers those bad times. You just don't know. So you got to kind of be careful with jewelry or stuff like that. Although she does have on a ring. You don't want to, you want it to have good memories. That's how I look at it anyway. And this will vary, I want this to fade out. Okay, there's a little mark right there. So I'm going to take my kneaded eraser, make sure that's, and before you spray it, even an initial spray, you want to make sure you go around and get any little loose crumblies off of there. Mail for my birthday. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Miriam. I'm always glad to see you get the mail. All right. Let's keep rolling here. So I'm going to get my pencil. And I got to be careful not to, I do hold my hand kind of over the piece. But I'm going to get a little bit of, she has a nice pretty lip line here. One nice thing about working off pictures off of the iPad is you can zoom in. So I want to make sure I get this. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And also, when you're doing portraits, turn your reference upside down and your picture upside down and make sure everything looks correct. You'll see all the proportion, and that goes for while you're sketching it as well. All right, let's put a little bit more highlight right there. You want to make sure that everything's correct. So if you turn it upside down, you can see immediately if there's something wrong with the drawing. I don't want to get into the detail of her hands yet because that's I just want to have everything kind of blocked in so I know where everything is. Where's my little sponge? Here we go. Mm, I'm not sure what when her geez, making up gossip. Oh, about the necklace? Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and most of her eyes I'm going to do in pencil because they're so small, even with this tool. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of blue in the eyes because she has blue eyes. But the detail I'll put in with pencil. Let me get a little bit of the dark blue here. Just to put a little bit of a, yes, it's very tiny. Can't get too much in there. All right. So yeah, we'll do that with pencil. Y'all still with the tour? Hi, Shelly. All right, let's see here. Let's get back into some pink. Malibu's snoring. I don't want to lose the highlight in her nose there. Just right there. Let's see. Let's get a tiny bit. Probably should be working on the correct sponge. Here we go. Dee, do you constantly use a very light? Yes, this is, yeah, I'm using a light touch. Now I kind of smashed a little bit more with the white down here, just a solid color. But for the most part, it's very soft and blend because it blends so nice. Everything blends so nice, right? Malibu, you're so cute. Very soft. All right, let's go back to the peach. Just base this in. And just you're destroying the tools. Well, and also I know a lot of people that use pan pastels use that matte. What's it called? Something matte paper. It's a rough paper. It's a real rough paper. I do not like that paper. But a lot of people that use pan pastel. So I don't know what paper you're using, Kat. Are you using that paper? That rough paper? It's something matte. I forget what it's called. Pastel matte? Yeah, pastel matte. Is that what you're using? It's rough. This is smooth. I don't use that rough stuff. I don't like it. I mean, not that there's everything wrong with it if it works for you. It's just I don't like it. Oops. Let's see. Yeah. Well, it's not really a paper snob, Tina. It's that it's too rough to use with the pastels for me. It's like sandpaper. Yeah, it's like sandpaper. Janice said, Misty, thank you for this. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lady Jan. Keep us posted on the vacay. No, I keep that paper for the okay. All right. Yeah. I don't. It's too rough. It's like It's like putting chalk on sandpaper. Kat says she only uses it for her like chalks, not for the pan pastels. Get a little more shell right in there. And she has little hairs coming around in here and all kinds of things going on. But I don't want to get too in the details yet. All right, let's see. Let's get back up in here. Let me clean off and I just clean these tools off on a paper towel. I don't ever wash them. Like here, I showed this one earlier. It's all blue, but look, it's doesn't once it's stained, but it's okay. All right. Take a second, get a sip of water. All right. Do I want to get some pin seal out get the eyes going? Maybe. And I'll probably get a piece of wax paper to, just put right here because when I get into the details. And I have a baby wipe here that I keep wiping my hands on. And then I have my work shirt on, so I just dry my hands on my shirt. So let's see. I think I might work a little bit on the face. And like I said, I'm going to use my probably my luminance and my polys. I got them over here. Let me move this out of the way just so I don't want to scuff it. So I have my Penseeler case here. I have my Holbees and my Lumies in here. And so these right here. These are all Holbees. Holbeins. These are Holbeins. Holbeins. These are, and Holbeins, and then these are the Luminants, the Lumies. You can tell because they have that wood look to them. And so I'm going to just use them instead of my my Prisma. But my white Prisma never gets changed. Although the white in the Holbein is good, but I'm so used to the white of my Prisma color. So I do have this going on. Holbeins, yeah. So let's see here. I got it sitting over here on the side, and I am going to pull some pencils. So I'm going to pull, let's see, I want this gray blue here, and slight blue color. We've got our eyes here, so hang on, give me a couple of minutes to pull colors here. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm not going to pull colors for her hair right now. Maybe just a brown, just to like do more sketching of the hair. But I'm not going to really work on her hair right now. So there's some eyes, a little bit of outline for the hair. All right, so let's see some skin colors here. And I may or may not need all these, but I'm just pulling ones that I think I might need. And a little bit of yellow ochre color. And I'll go back and pull more as I need to. I'm going to need some of her lip color here. Let's go with this. And a little bit of pink. That might be a little, I'm looking at her lips, so I think that's too magenta. I don't want to accidentally get too magenta-y in her lips. This may be enough to start. I'm looking at all the colors. I'm going back and forth and looking at the colors, looking at her. So let's see. I'll probably need more. I'm looking at some other colors I think I'll probably end up needing. But for right now, I can probably work with this. Okay, so we're going to go with these colors. All right, let's see. Yes, they are expensive. The Holbeys. I think they're the most expensive pencils. Let's see. All right, let's go back here. Move everything around. Let me get me a piece of fresh wax paper. It's amazing just how many different colors there are in skin. Yes, it is amazing. All right, but I'm going to try to work on her eyes. I'll zoom in. Let's see, we're going to lose some clarity though. Let's see if I can focus. Let's autofocus again. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm making myself a little tanned. I'm making myself have a little bit of a tan, but it's closer to her. I'm looking at the picture, trying to turn the brightness down just a little. All right, that's pretty close to what I see in person. All right. Actually, I think I want to work on the lips a little bit. And I do have my favorite pencil sharpener. It's the TGAAL, and you can adjust the size of the sharpening that you want. I like the kind of short, like that. All right, so let's just get back up here and try to stay in frame. Questions, put it in caps. Like I said, this is just a base coat. We're not, although let me do one other thing. Let me take this brown henna color. It's kind of a henna color. I guess I could tell you some of the colors. I can't keep telling y'all. Okay, now I'm switching back to, what color is this? I'm switching back. You know what I mean? I can't do that. So, but this is kind of, it's what would be in Prismacolor kind of henna. So I want to just get her nostrils kind of. A few little landmarks along the way, And the eyebrows, if you can get the eyebrows, I think I should probably go with one a little darker for my eyebrows, but not that dark. This one's too red. I might have to pick another brown here. All right, let me pick another brown for her brows. Her eyebrows. Let's go with this one. I'm looking. This might be a little too dark too. Let's see. Something, maybe I should go with a little gray. Not that they're gray, but a brown gray. Here we go. This color. Just to find the brows. My chair. And excuse the squeaky chair. I'm not getting a new one. Like those pencil sharpeners, I use them for Faber-Castell triangle shaped one. Already so thirsty. Hair light personally seems to shine through. Oh, good. I'll show y'all the picture at the end. Whether I'm complete. I won't be done. But I'll show you her photo that I'm working from at the end. Or, however far I get today. We got about another hour and a half, which is not very long for a portrait. So, to get how far I'm going to go, I won't finish it today, but I'll show you her picture. I like those little hairs. All right, that's enough for right this minute. Let's go back to the henna. No, let's go to this color. I want to get in her lips here. But if you can get the eyebrows and the corners of their mouth, that's real, that's very, it kind of does something about grabbing their personality. I mean, there's other things you got to do too, of course, shape of the face and everything, but something about the corners of the mouth and the eyebrows and the highlights right in above the eyebrows. And she has a nice, like, she looks like she might have some lip gloss on, and like she has a nice shine above her lip, but you don't want to make it look like she has, like just milk, just had milk commercial, you know what I mean? Okay, I need to go one darker here. But I like to, get her basic look in. And I know it looks really dark because everything else is so light still, but gotta wait. You gotta just, let it work out. She's very, very bright white in her eyes. Hi, Ruth. And then I need some blue. I'm gonna go ahead and put her little. It's not gonna be quite dark enough. Just a little bit of. All right, let's see. I need with a tiny, tiny pupil. Use a Sharpie pen. Don't anybody say, "Oh my God, you're using a Sharpie pen on your portrait?" Yes, yes, I am. Nothing else is going to get that tiny in there. And I know she looks kind of creepy because nothing else is done yet, but you'll have to be patient. All right. Let me do a test over here on the color. There we go. I got to sharpen this. Real sharp. Hi, Jolu. I know I'm being quiet, but I'm kind of concentrating right now. All right. She has very black mascara. Let me get over here. Um, Sharpen. Okay, before I do that, I have a couple little things I need to get around the eye. You want to make sure you try to get as much done around the eyes with, if you're going to add any pastel around the eyes, you want to get that done before you get too much in the detail, because then you're just going to be trying to you're going to be covering it up. Okay, so she has some, I think she has some pink, actually has pink eyeshadow on. Might have to get that in there with a pencil though. It's pretty small. Before I put the lashes on, Am I missing anything in chat? Are we good? All right, let's. I know you can't see much of her nose. I can see it more than it shows up on camera, but I got to do it. I got to just do it at my own pace here, guys, to get the skin like I want it. Let's see. Not missing anything, I don't think. All right, now let's see. I need a pink, light pink here. Peach color and the white. She looks kind of faded out for you guys to me. When I look at the camera, it's very like light. Can y'all see okay? Can you see stuff? Is it too quiet for y'all? I like to try to get as much of the eyes done as I can so that y'all can see her personality and see more detail and stuff like that. Thanks, Debbie Bruce. I'll sharpen that edge of her face with pencil. All right. All right, let's see. Let's go in there with some pencil now. Okay. Shh, 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 shh. Not looking at chat for a minute now. Probably need, I'm going to put a dot. Let me make sure my pen's working exactly like I want. I'm going to put one little dot of white. Oh, thanks, Arlene. If y'all have any questions, I don't know what to say. If y'all don't have any questions about anything, I'm just continuing on, you know. But if you have questions, put it in caps. Oh, I need the blue. All right, let's see. Let's get one of my. Her bottom lashes are pretty long. You know, she has on mascara, so. Janet, what are you going to do today? Janet comes on at 1. Thanks, Devin. Does the color fade over time? Not really. I mean, people say it's, is it light, fast? Now, if you put it in a window where the sun is beating on it all day and all night, it's not going to matter. You can have the most expensive pencils, and if you keep it in a bright light, if nothing else, yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to keep it out of the direct sun. But these are Illuminance, just no better pencil, light, fast wise. Are you gonna play Pictionary? Let's see, it will be a shorter stream. Jackie's coming tomorrow, so I have some stuff. Oh, okay. And Tina put in Janet's link. But you just put in Janet M. Young, you'll find her. Thanks, Tina. Hi, Roll. Roll will be in the balcony. All right, so let's see here. I talk less when I'm doing something like this because I really am concentrating. Take a breath. Hi, Shelly. Did I say hi to you earlier? I doubt there's much to clean in Janet's house to get ready for company. Just saying. Oh, got a little hair. There we go. right. Keep rolling. Just going to keep rolling here. Need to turn it upside down here in a minute to look at her nose. All right, let me get my dot here. And you always want to make sure there's no color on your white when you go to move around. And she has the white makeup in the corner of her eyes. Like I always tell y'all, put white in the corners, or light pink, or a little bit of shimmer in the corner of your eyes if you wear makeup, and it will take 10 years off you. Just saying. That little bit of white in the corner of your eyes, it does make a difference. All right, let's see. I need a peachy color here. Did I pull another peach one? 2 yellow. This one might have to work. All right, a little bit of pink here. Let's see. Hi, Ellen. All right, let's see here. Got the based in. Of course, I got to blend some more color into her skin and everything, but I got her kind of blocked in. A little bit more peach in her lips here. Okay. I'm liking it so far. All right, let's see here. Just a little bit more. Right, the brightest highlights are. Sorry, it's so quiet, guys. We don't have as many people here when we do something like this because we're not all lively and you know what I mean. We're not all lively and excited about something. It's kind of a chill day when we do this. But I hope y'all get something out of it. At least let's see a little bit of how pan pastels work, you know? I'll leave her here for now. It's going to be really dark in her hair right in there. We have great company for one thing. Aw, yeah, y'all talk amongst yourself. I love watching your portrait work. Aw, it is relaxing, Terry. That's for sure. It's very relaxing, but I know it's not for everybody. And I told that to Janet. I said I know that not everybody likes to watch drawings, and even when I do animal sketches, not that many people watch. I don't know why. I watch. I love watching sketches. You know when people sketch their, in their sketchbook or just sketch or whatever. I love watching it, but not everybody does. They want to see color book and collage, which is fine because I love doing that too. But I thought y'all might enjoy seeing this is what I'm working on behind the scenes. Hi, Patricia. Oh, thanks, Shelly. Well, of course, y'all like it because y'all are here. Doesn't really matter. I'm just making a comment that not everybody enjoys watching, um, watching portraits being done. No, no, on the henna color. So it's a little harder to think up stories and stuff while I'm doing this because I am concentrating. And it's not quite that. Needs to be thinned out a little there. There we go. That's better. Even a little more. With the palm of her hand showing underneath. I really don't want to offend their sensitive feelings. What are you talking about? Whose feelings, Janet? I missed something. Janet's funny. I don't want to offend her sensitive feelings. People who don't like to watch you draw. Oh, okay. I see. And it really, it doesn't matter really, Janet. I just commented that it isn't the most watched thing we do around here, but that's okay. Y'all are enjoying it, so. Okay, I'm going to take me a quick BRB. Let's put this down here. Let's put something to hold the pencils from sliding into my piece. No. There we go. All right. All right, let me do a BRB. Where's my... There they are. All right. There we go. All right. Malibu's asleep, so I think it should be okay to leave this. I'm hoping she's sound asleep down there. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's back out and see what we got, what it looks like here, because we are very zoomed in. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, do y'all want to see her pictures so far? I think I'm far enough along for you to see her picture, although I haven't done much in her hair. Maybe I should work a little bit in her hair, and then I'll show you her picture. I wish you would do other draw along. Oh, a draw along. Yeah. I guess I could. I'd have to make it something, where y'all could what did I do last time with Jen's? Did I give y'all a printout of the sketch? What did I do, Janet? I don't remember. Did I give a printout of the sketch of her to work on, or what did I do? I can't actually remember what I did for y'all to work along. Do you remember? Let me see what Janet said. Do this. Oh, thank you, Bitty Penny. Hi, GB Karen, Ray. All right, in a minute, Tina. Just a minute. No, Malibu, you can't jump up here. No. Now she's awake. Because I'm talking now. It's like, oh, she's talking to me now. Because, she thinks, of course, I'm talking to her. Let me get a little bit more definition in some of her hair here. Some of this dark brown. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember if I gave y'all a sketch to follow along with or, I don't remember. It's been 10 years probably. Yeah, yeah. It was like 10 years ago when we did that. So I don't remember either, Janet. And so she's going to have wispy hairs coming out like this way and this way and this way and this way and that way. It's kind of just curly, kind of, it's not curly, but it's wavy. Her hair's kind of wavy. So. And I'll do the curls kind of like, I'm not trying to get them exactly like her curls. But I'll try to get the color as close as I can. Let's see, where's that yellow ochre color coming? Here we go. It might be it's too yellow ochre-y. Let's see. This one's better. That's too yellow. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a video. Okay. I'll have to go back and watch that. Now, guys, if you go back and watch Ustream back from 10, 12 years ago, the quality, I'm going to just be honest with you, the quality is horrible. It was like 360 because we couldn't even pay for good quality back then on what do you call it? StreamYard. So the quality is going to be horrible, just so you know, compared to what we do now. All right, so there we go. We got a good start. And again, her skin is not, I'm not done with the shading in the skin. So when you see her picture, you're going to see lots of, you're going to see lots of different, shading and stuff in her skin that I haven't got to yet. I'll do that with, I want to do most of the skin with pan pastels. Let's see, just look, it's not bad. And comments tell me people loved it. Aw, thanks, Janet. I've been on a couple of days. The real Janet was abducted. Guys. Okay, Helen. Thanks for stopping in. All right, I want let's get my peachy color here. Where'd it go? Here. No, I need my henna color. And it's not called henna, and I'm not even sure what it's called here. What is it called? Um, burnt sienna, but it's really pinkier to me. Burnt sienna is more brown. This is more pink. Now these are Swiss made. I don't know. Maybe the Swiss have different colors. Idea. I'm just, don't any Swiss person email me. These are the best pencils, so don't email me. I'm just saying the name. It's a henna color to me. It's not a burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is more browny orangey. Let's see. I'm actually at a place where I just kind of want to take a break. So I think I'm going to stop. I kind of want to not, I don't really want to do any more on it right this second. I kind of, but wait, you know what I do want to do? I'm going to look at it upside down, and I'm going to take my piece here and look at it upside down and just kind of, let me just look at it for a second. Hang on. I don't have it locked in. Hang on. Let me look at it. Okay. Okay, I do see something here. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of, this needs to be a little line, a little bit thinner right in there. Just looking at all the shapes of everything. And there's going to be more shadow up in here. Oh, let me just do that with a, hang on. Let me get where's my sponge? Oh, here. That's not the one I want. I want the other sponge. Where's the other sponge? What I do with the, oh, here it is. Okay, hang on. All right, hang on. I want to fix a couple things and then I'll show it to y'all. Okay, so this needs more shade. And I've got to go back in here anyway and shade more. But I'm going to do a little bit right now. Just a little. Let's get a little bit more shadow in here where it needs to be. Just so she has the right form, the right shape face for you. And I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just kind of blocking in again. Need a little bit more light right here. There we go. You see it when you turn it upside down. You see exactly where you need to fix things or adjust things or shade things, or you see it. You see it immediately. I mean, you can't even I can't even describe how quickly you see anything that needs to be fixed when you turn it upside down. Like, I can spot every little thing that needs to be fixed because your eye is not Your eye, when you're doing something, and this is true of any drawing, you have to be able to draw what you see, not what you think is there. And the quickest way to check that is to turn your piece upside down, and you'll see every little place where you need to adjust. And sometimes it doesn't really matter. It depends on what if you're but if you're doing a portrait or a commission, you want it to be as accurate as possible, right? So let's see. Miriam said, "Okay, bye, Miriam. Thanks for coming in. You're gonna miss the girl's face. Not that that matters. It's recorded. All right, because I haven't shown her yet. And again, the hair, I've not even really done much with the shading in the hair. But I'll do a little bit here. All right, let's see. Under her hand here, this is going to be more shadowed over there. And of course, I haven't even done her fingers yet. But all right, let me look her over here a minute. And then maybe we'll do something for the last 30 minutes or so. Because I don't want to rush this. You know, if I feel like I need a little break, then I want to take a little break. Okay. All right. All right, I think that's good enough before I can do a little reveal. All right, y'all ready to see her? Let's see. Let's zoom in one. Okay, now remember, it's not done. Nobody email me. No, you wouldn't do that anyway. Here she is. That's her. So that's how far we got so far. And of course, she's looking really red on this is it, you know, iPad looks really that she's not that red or not that pink, but I can't really adjust that color. There you go. She's more peach, not that red. But there she is there. And there she is here. So it does look different because the colors. But she's more this color. She's more this color than that red color. When I hold it up like this, you can it's just the way the camera's going to pick up. The camera's going to pick up red instead of peach. There you go. That's a little better. But anyway. Thanks, guys. So that's how far we got so far. I will make sure and show you both pictures when I finish her. But she's coming along. Hi, Elisa. Thanks, Debbie. Missy. I'm doing great. Thanks, Janet. It's coming along. So, yeah, that's what I try to do, capture the essence, you know. I do try to capture their essence. All right, so I think we're going to stop on this for now because I think even my iPad is going to need to be charged. And let me just move everything. I'll put her up here out of the way so that no cat can get on this. I'll keep my pencils and my pastels out because I'll probably work on it again, maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. But I just want a break, you know, a couple hours at a time. Because then you look at it with fresh eyes if you walk away from it for a little bit. There's my tools. There's my sponges. There's my erasers. Wax paper. All right. I'll put those over there where they don't roll away. Let me get a fresh baby wipe. All right. Let's see what else was going on or what else we can talk about or do for a little bit. Let's back out. Oh, I should have shown it to you backed out. Here, let's back out. Now, let me dry my hands. So, yeah, I'm using Holbein's pencils, except for the white. With my white Prismacolor, nothing beats the white Prismacolor. The Holbein comes close. The Holbein is a good white, but I like my Prismacolor. But yeah. Oh no, they're not Holbeins, Luminance. I'm sorry. Have I been saying Holbeins the whole time? They're Luminance. Sorry. Did I call them the Holbeins? I have my Holbeins in the case too. So let me show you the case here. Let me move this out of the way. So these are the Holbeins. And again, it's really, well, it's not too bad. Maybe the light needs to be brightened up just a tad to get true. There we go. So these are the Holbeins, and the Luminance are the wood ones. The wood looking ones. And that's what I'm using. I'm using the Luminance, Carndosh, Luminance, whatever. So, yeah, these are the Holbeins. These are the Luminance. Yeah, they are both good. They're both good. Okay, so there we go. In the pencil department, I just have both sets in this one case because they all fit in one case. And they're the most expensive pencils I have. Not that that matters expense-wise, but they are good. But I tell you, if you're just getting into color pencils, I mean, I do more stuff with Prismacolor than anything. I use my Prismacolors more than anything. All right, now I'm going to make sure I get any. Let's see how much dust or chalk we have here. A little bit. Okay, let's dry it. But you do want to keep your hands, keep baby wiping your hands when you're doing pan pastel. All right, so now let's brighten it back up. There we go. That's true color to everything else. What's the difference between Prismacolor and Holbein? All pencils just feel some are more waxy, some are more oily. Luminance seem to be more creamy, kind of like the closest to me to Prismacolor, where polys are more like Holbeins are more like polys, like they feel more oil based. Now, are they more oil based? I don't know. I don't remember all the stuff. We did all that years ago, comparing which one's the oils, which one's the wax, which one's a combo. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. But Arlene, you could probably look up, people that there's people that do that. I mean, Lindsay has done it before years ago too. The difference between all the pencils, but it's probably been years since Lindsay's done a comparison of all the oil, combo, waxy. Yeah, it's just been so long. 10 years. So I don't know the breakdown of the oil versus wax. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. We're going to talk about the postcards. We have a few minutes. Okay. So last week we did the jelly plate and then the postcards, and it's still on my phone. So we did these postcards, and I did varnish them and send them out. Now you can't tell they're varnished here, and they're sent out. I sent out all 7 of them. So I can't even show you an example. They've all been varnished. Oh, let me talk a I showed you the varnish that I use, but I didn't talk about the spray fixative I use. Hang on. Now I do not varnish. Let's not confuse something here. I do not varnish. I do not varnish these. No varnish touches these. No varnish. I can't stress that enough. The varnish I use is for like my acrylic, my collage. This is what I varnish. These. I do not varnish my portraits, but I spray them with Grumbacher matte final fixative. Even if I'm doing a spray in between, like I could go spray her now and then come back and work on her. Make sure, and I can't stress this enough either, you get matte. There's a gloss and a matte, and it looks exactly the same, except it says right there in the corner, matte or gloss, but otherwise it looks the same. So make sure you get matte fixative. Now you can get workable fixative or final fixative. I found that the final fixative smells a little less than the workable fixative, and I always take it outside and spray. Right now it's rainy, so I'm not going to go outside and spray. But this is what I use to fixative my portraits. Okay. Now, if y'all have any questions on that, go ahead and ask me now. So anyway, this is what I use on my collage, my mixed media, if I varnish, and my altered abandoned books. When I finish a page, I varnish them with this. I mean, I've still got tons that are finished that I haven't varnished because oh no, gotta get down, babe. Can't get into those pan pastels. We've had that happen before. When pan pastels get in your cat's white fur, it can take weeks because you can't wash it out. It just smears it. Anyway, so back to the postcards. Unless y'all have any questions, put it in. Does the fixative affect the final color? No, you do light coats. You do a nice light coat and let it dry, Arlene, which takes about 2 seconds, well, maybe a couple minutes, and then put another coat. It doesn't affect it. If it does, it's so minimal I can't tell. Now if you just went there and went, shh, it probably would. But I just go, and then wait a minute, and then do another coat. I don't heavy coat it. You don't need to you don't need to like varnish it with the fixative. It's just a light coat. So yeah, no, she did. She got into red, yellow, and blue, I think, before. Now she's back on it. I'm sorry, baby. Are you pouting because Mama won't let you up here? So anyway, I sent all these out, so I can't show them to you what they look like, but I did add a few things to them. I showed this earlier. I added some watch parts. I went in with some alcohol markers and a little blend. So I did a little bit of tweaking on them. And this shine right here, that's just from the glare of the gloss varnish. So any of those kind of places you see where it's like that, that's just from the varnish because the light hitting the varnish. So anyway, those are what we worked on last week, and I gave all those away. So the sound effect does help, Arlene. You have to, when you go out and spray, you have to go, or it doesn't work. Okay, so now, and then here's my all my tools and everything for my pan pastels. Here's the little replacement little thingies, the little and these are not makeup sponges. These are actual soft tools. The soft and sponges and other, erasers and eraser replacement tips. These are for the erasers, eraser tips, stuff like that. So this is all just pan pastel accoutrement. All right, then what I was going to show you is, I've been working in Hang on, I gotta get over here and make some space. Um, Postcards. If I finish the postcards, and I have different iterations of postcards. Some are postcards that I've bought the postcard and then do collage on top, like these. These are postcards that I bought and then put collage on top. So I just kind of like alter them. And Pen Pastel Soft Tools. Yeah, that's for probably the whole set, Tina. But you can't, guys, if you're going to invest in pan pastels, I'm telling you, do not neglect to invest in the tools. You really have to have this spongy. It's different than makeup stuff. It's different than other sponges. You really need the tools too. SOFT. Soft. So anyway, I just started putting them in here, including the ones that I've done just from scratch. So I got both in here, but I'll show you these, and then I'll show you my stash if you want to see my stash of postcard blanks and or unworked on. And I have all different ones of those too. So we'll just do that for a minute. So again, these are just different postcards that I've done collage on top. Some of them are very simple, like this. And then I just added her, or this bee, I just added him. This, I just added the chair. So some of them are very simple. Samantha took a few of them. She liked them. And okay, Arlene. Um, uh, Samantha took a few of them because she liked them. So, like, there's the flamingo, and I just added the hand. Star. This one's a set of galaxy and space ships and stuff, and I added just a little Degas ballerina. It's Degas. No, is it Degas? Yeah, or Toulouse. I don't know. I think it's Degas. And this cat I just added to the uh, Leonardo postcard. This one is just a eagle. I added the guy. The eagle picked him up. It's carrying him away. So anyway, they're just different stages. Joanne sent me that one from Canada. Joanne, the same Joanne that sent me this that I love. This was one of her dad's postcards. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I put it in there. So I just add the light bulb to this one. Add the little boy petting the cricket. So you can do simple. Yeah, they're very simple too. These are. The ladybug, and I just added him. Added the bee. This was already there. I just added the hand. So you can make some fun collages just with one thing. All right. So now these I haven't done anything to. I just put them in. Or I added him in the shell, and it's TV. I added all that to this like Miami Vice type thing there. Added this and this to the it's like a Yellowstone or some kind of, just one of those vacation kind of postcards. I added this guy and that guy. And then the rest of these are, and I have blanks here ready to put more in. The rest of these are, I started from scratch. So this is just one of the iCads, the little index card a day ones. Same thing for that. And then these are all ones that I've started just from a 4x6 piece of paper or card stock, and done them from the painting and the backgrounds. A state park. Thank you, Tina. A state park. Yes. Thank you. State park postcard. But anyway, these are all from scratch. And some of these, I think these two I did on camera, I did on stream. And so they're they're in the second half. So this guy here. Some of these are quite old. These right here are from, gosh, probably 8 years ago. This one's newer right there. We did that one on the stream. That one on a stream. So these are just all the postcards that I've done. And then these are my 3. I always get the size wrong. I never remember because I moved from doing artist trading cards, which are 2.5 by 3.5. I moved from those to do art cards, which are 3 by 5, I think. No, 3 by 4. So they're 3 instead of 2.5 by 3.5, I do 3 by 4. And then I just put them on top of a piece of white cardstock to make them 4 by, postcard size. But these are some of my art cards that are 3 by 4. And I just put them on a piece of cardstock to put them in here because I like them. I just wanted some of those in here too. But they're too small to put on a in a sleeve without being on something. And then these are just some pieces of collage that are in progress here. Just some different pieces of collage here. And then I got lots of sleeves to work on more. Now, these are probably most, they're not all of my postcard size, and it's certainly not all of my art card size because I have, and I don't even know if I could bring it down here. Let's see. It's going to jiggle the camera a little bit, but I'll do this real quick. So a couple things here. It's going to jiggle the camera, but I'm going to show you this. All right. So here's some more of my, I did organize this. Art cards in different stages, 3 by 4. All my ATCs are in other places. Well, here's a couple ATCs. There's a couple ATCs here. But for the most part, it's my 3 by 4, 4 by 6, and my not iCAD, the where you put them in the Rolodex cards. So 4 by 6, 3 by 4, and my ATCs, they got 2 of these over there. I'm not going to bring those down. And then here's some blanks. But what I wanted to show you is I organized because they were in these. I had my postcards in these things like this, and then I'd have to go, which one is it in? Is it in this one? Is it in this? And I was constantly fiddling, trying to find postcards in here. So I put them all in one thing. Okay, I put them all in one, and it's pretty heavy, gotta admit. So here are my themed postcards to use as backgrounds for doing collage on. Like, for instance, here are my Pantone cards. Y'all, and maybe Janet, well, she may not have time because she says she wants to leave early today, and if she does her Pictionary, she probably won't have time. But I wish you would flip through, Janet, flip through your Pantone cards real quick when you go on today. So these are my Pantone cards, and I just have different, what do you call it? Artist cards. These are the Eric Carl, or is it just Eric Carl? How you say it? And these are his postcards. Well, you saw me. I've done a few of these. So those are his postcards in there, and then I just collage on those. They're fun. Let's see if I can get them stacked up here. Okay. Space cards. These are smaller, but they can go on top of a 4 by 6. Just different postcards. And then I have a whole set of space. All these right here there's a whole bunch. There's more than these. These are a different set of space. So these are all just space related, planets, astronauts. These are all space related, as are these, but this is a different set These are nebulas, planets, galaxies. So I have all those. So those are different. They're different sets to work on. Okay. Then this right here, I bought this off Amazon a few years ago, actually. And I forget what it's called. I have the box somewhere, but they're broke out by anatomy, botany, zoology, and miscellaneous. And they're postcards, but they're kind of like science, like you'd see in school, kind of like charts. They're kind of like charts, but these are fun to do collage on. Okay, so that's anatomy. Here's botany, and they came in a box. But I did keep the box somewhere. But I wanted these handy because I want to use them. Then there's zoology. See, look how cool these are. And I'm flipping through 2 or 3 at a time here. But these are fun to do collages on top of. And then miscellaneous here. Science, like science experiment type things. Okay. So they're like a little set, but I keep them sideways so they'll fit in here. And then I showed you these, I think. I bought these vintage sepia looking. That one's upside down. I think that's the one. It's upside down the rest. Paris, just different cities. Leaning Tower, just different sepia toned postcards. And so I got some of those. Oh, there's the Statue of Liberty. So those are in there. Most of these are off of Amazon. No, I don't know. I think maybe these right here, the ones with the anatomy, these right here that I just showed you, these I might have got at Books A Million in a little pack. I'm trying to keep them neat because I don't want Janet to email me and tell me they're out of order and she's OCD. Bye, Tina. We're almost done. And then let's see. These are the Instamatic camera type postcards. They made to look like the not Instax. What is it called? The Polaroid pictures. They're made to look like Polaroids. And these are perfect. These are perfect to do collage on top of. They're just awesome to do collage on top of these. Polaroids. So, and I just got random ones. And over here, some random ones, botany. And then I have some random ones from different Etsy orders that I've placed that I've got. And then I got, these are flowers and fruits, flower and fruit ones. Now this one's one of my favorites here. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, I don't think I have it in here. My sci-fi, my science fiction book ones. I have a set. They're not in here. They're in the box still. And what they are is the covers of science fiction, 1950s, 40s, 30s, maybe it goes back to the 30s, 40s, 50s, science fiction book covers. They're not in here, but they should be. They'll fit right here. But then I got the flashcards, the New York Botanical Garden flashcards, and I got these at Books A Million too, I'm pretty sure. But they're all different. Let me just pull out a few here. They look like flashcards, kind of diagrams, the parts of mushrooms, this kind. These are awesome for collage. I kept them in the box. As did the Sibley tree identification flashcards, 100 different trees. And it's just like the mushroom ones, but they're trees. Trees, leaves, branches, and where they're found, what they are about them. They're like flashcards. So you can either just enjoy them as they are or collage on them. But I don't have my science fiction ones in here. I don't see them. No, I'm pretty sure I took them out of they're still in the box. But they're science fiction books. They're behind here. So let's see if I can see them here. Are they right there? Where are they? Nope, I'm not seeing them. Anyway, they're back there somewhere. So these are just postcards that you can just grab something. If you don't know what to collage, just grab a postcard. You can even do it randomly. Just pick a card and do something with it, collage on it. So yeah, so there's those. That's what I was going to show you earlier. All right, so I think that's what we're done for the day. I'm not done with her, but I'm done for right now with my portrait for Tommy, who was here earlier. Like I said, I think I've drawn 7 of his grandchildren, and then I'm drawing this one, which is I drew her like 9 years ago when she was little, and then I have the baby, the newest one of his family in the grandchildren. I got sketched out there. So yeah. So that's what we did today, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And Janet comes on. Janet comes on at 1. So grab yourself something to eat or snack on. Thank you, Devin. And thank you, Devin, for the happy mail. I really did appreciate it. I loved it. So, all right, I'm going to head on out, guys. I hope y'all had a good day or a good stream with me. And we'll see you at other streams. I think Patricia, Patricia's in the hospital. I told y'all that earlier. P&M Artist Studio. I think they're probably on by now. I think they come on around 11. So you could catch them for a while. And Janet at 1. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you over at Janet's. Bye, guys.